my brother and I both have autism, but it's a bit more complicated than that. Autism is as you may know, autism is a wide range spectrum condition, and there are different degrees of it. And I'm at the very able end of autism, which is Asperger's syndrome. My brother, on the other hand, he is on the very profound end of the spectrum, and he can't talk, and he finds life very difficult. Because of that, we have to show him pictures. He has PECs to help him communicate. Does everyone know what they are? Yeah, good. His former respite centre, Hella House, was good in some ways, but not so good in other ways.
That was children's services.
That was when he was in trial services. This was when he was under 18.
He's 18 now. It's coming up to 19.
Yeah, he's almost 19. Yeah. They used to put him to bed ridiculously early at 9 o'clock, and that's far too early, you know. And he would be really, and he used to not sleep, and he would make loads of mess. And by mess, now I'm not going to spell it out because it wouldn't be fair on him, but I think you all can guess what I might mean by mess. It's not nice at all.
It was quite big and noisy, wasn't it?
It was quite big and noisy, yeah. And he often would have get into a late routine because of it, because he wouldn't be used to getting to bed early, so he would just be up and awake and keeping everyone awake then. And also, now this really upsets us deeply, but one time he attacked a member of staff at Hella House, and they didn't tell us, which was really bad of them. And my mum and I were out shopping, and he attacked us both, and he almost very seriously injured my mum and pushed her to the ground, and it was very horrible. And you know, we would have been a lot more wary if we had, and careful if we had known that he had attacked a member of staff the other day, and it was really bad of them not to tell us.
He actually hadn't slept very well the night before, and he also lashed out, and none of this was communicated to us. So I actually said to Cian, can you go and get a pint of milk from the shop? And he said, oh no, let's just go in the car. So we went to the car. There's no way I would have taken Connor out shopping if I'd known he was really tired, he hadn't slept. And especially after there'd been an incident. So unfortunately there was very bad communication at that time.
With the staff and the parents, which is very bad.
It was a bit unfortunate that when we were in Tesco's, we walked right past the cake stall to the milk, and I think that's what upset Connor. He obviously weren't stopping to get jam tarts or whatever. So he pushed me to the milk. You know, the metal things that they have cranes, the milk in, and I fell to the ground. That was a real low point, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. He pushed me too, but I didn't fall through the ground, luckily enough.
You're a bit too big.
A bit too big for that, but it was still scary, you know.
Yeah.
Also, he is now nearly 19, and he's at an adult service respite centre. Now, it's only really luck that he's there, because we didn't find out through trial services at all. We just happened to find out from another parent. So if it wasn't for that, we could easily be basically left with, well, actually literally, rather than basically, literally left with nothing. And you know, so it just goes to show that there needs to be a lot more, there needs to be a bigger connection with the child services and the adult services. It shouldn't be once he's finished being a child and that's it, you know, the child services are no longer helping, right, we've done our bit. They should support parents to help their child move on to adult services, because it's not easy, you know. It was only luck that we found it out through a parent. It could have very easily not have happened. And I would like to say that he's doing very well at this new place. It's a lot quieter than the child service respite centre. It's there's one particular member of staff that he gets on very well with, and also I think they're quite a bit more organised. Would you agree? I think
yes.
in many ways, yeah.
He's had a good transition to adult services.
Yeah, and from what I know, they don't seem to put him to bed early like they did before, because I've noticed that he hasn't been feeling so...
The really good thing about that is that they take him for a walk every evening to help him wind down.
Which is just what he needs, yeah.
And that wasn't happening in children's services, because I think one time they took him out for a walk and he hit one of the carers, and so they stopped him taking him for walks.
And that's really, really bad, because, you know, he sometimes hits me and Mum, but we don't just say, oh, we're just gonna leave Connor. I mean, as much as sometimes we quite like to, we can't. That was a bit. Yeah. I'm glad you can see the light of our darkness. Thank you. But basically, you know, that is, you know, if one person can't mind Connor, they should find somebody else to do it. You know, if he's hit one member of staff, they should get another member of staff. You know, that really is pretty poor and unprofessional. Saying, oh, we hit somebody, we're not going to do it anymore. They've got to help us. You know, that is really. They've got to really think about why they're doing their job, you know, to help parents, all these respite centres.
And maybe what the hitting was about, because it was obviously some kind of communication. Maybe he didn't like where he was going.
Yeah. Problem is he can't say, and he doesn't understand it, you know, you don't hit people in life, so that's his way of dealing with things, sadly.
What did I want to say? He had a really good transition to hay meals, and I found that the staff really listened to me and valued what I had to say as the expert of my own child. So that was good. We soon built up good relationships with staff. And what do you think Connor likes about hay meals, Kate?
I think he likes. I think they take him out on trips quite a lot, so he's often, you know, quite tired, you know, and relaxed. Also, it's a smaller place, which I think helps.
It's quite homely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very relaxing, and I also think.
Another thing that's helped really well with the transition has been the network meetings that we have every month, which get everybody together. We've got a fantastic case coordinator, Sarah Lehran, who's absolutely brilliant, and we've got people from Certitude and somebody from school. Connor's going to be leaving school in July, so he's going on to a college, a special needs college in September. So we've had people from the college coming in as well. And those meetings really help to iron out any problems before they really take over.
Yeah.
And that's really it, I think, apart from to say that sometime in the future I won't be able to have Connor at home all the time, because I'll be too old and infirm myself. And it's very stressful having a young person with very complex needs.
Oh, sorry to butt in, but us having to look after my brother really does affect the whole entire family, really. You know, me, my mum, my brother himself, of course, and also Dad, and also me and Connor's dad, because basically it affects Mum because she needs to look after Connor. It affects me because I also have to help my mum and look after Connor, and also I have some issues myself that need solving, but they can't be helped when we've got to look after Connor, and there isn't really much time to sort out my issues. Also, it affects Dad because he has to go back and forth, because he lives in Ireland, and he has to go back and forth to Ireland and back to help us look after Connor sometimes. So it affects the whole family, and it makes life very stressful for everyone really. So that's why these respite centres are very vital and important and essential. And people really do need to realise that, you know, one day my mum will be too old to look after Connor, and
then we'll want something a bit more permanent.
want something a bit more permanent.
Hopefully Certitude can help us with that.
Yeah, we do hope so, and we're counting on them too.
Yeah. We are.
I don't know if we should. I don't know if I should have said that, but oh well, what the hell. I'm sure they can. I have faith in them.
I just wanted to draw your attention to the pictures because Connor is 18 years old, nearly 19. He's 6 foot tall, but he is my baby. As are all these young people or older people that we're talking about. They're all someone's baby. And he was so cute. I think we're done.
Yeah, we are. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
Great audience. Thank you.